if we're saying that God is morally perfect, then what that means, at least, is that he wants what's best for human beings. And I think what's best for human beings is to enter into a non-coercive relationship with God in such a way that their characters become more like God.
More like his.
And so when I have, man, like I said, it's going to be tough for listeners and yourself maybe to, I don't know how much epistemological work what I'm about to say will do.
It shouldn't convince me necessarily, right?
But it's the experience of like this I-thou relationship of this divine call, the calling out to me, this authoritative whisper to change my life. It's the speaking through the human conscience to direct me into, to put it the old school language, to the paths of righteousness,
to the good.
let's say. And when I respond positively to that call, I am transformed. And Moser, the shocking claim is that I myself become evidence for God, the personifying evidence. So I have this little quote here. He says, "Are we willing to be led out of the wilderness by an intentional rescuer who seeks to transform us non-coercively from selfishness and pride to unselfish love? If we are willing, the crucial evidence for God can be clarified and deepened in such a way that we ourselves become personifying evidence of God as newly recreated children of the living God who willingly receive and reflect God's moral character."
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well written, Moser. That's great.
So that's the idea, is that I become evidence for myself through my transformed character, receiving this divine call. It is, knowledge by acquaintance with a being that's speaking to me, to be a little bit more metaphorical. And I'm in the game at this point.
Yeah.
I'm part of the journey that God actually wants for me, rather than just the propositional intellect level. Now, those things might come throughout this process. I might come to learn things about God, and hopefully I do. I want to be able to know the rescuer by name and relate to that being on a personal level. That's great. I want to know more. But it's secondary to this primary place.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.